Welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. Let's get on the mat. Take a deep inhale and settle down in downward facing dog. Pushing the feet into the mat, straighten out your legs and push your sit bones up to the sky. In this video we're gonna focus on strengthening our knees. The knee is a joint, so the only thing we can do to strengthen it is to strengthen all the muscles around the knee joint. So we're gonna start by stretching out the back of our knees in downward facing dog. So take a deep inhale and stretch out your legs. Pushing the feet into the mat, lengthen through the shoulders, pushing into your hands. And start to walk out your dog by bending one knee at a time and pushing the other foot into the mat, creating a nice stretch in the back of your legs, stretching out your hamstrings, your calves, but most important, the back of your knees. So keep bending one knee at a time, stretching out the other leg, walking out your dog, and straighten out your legs. Come onto your toes and walk all the way forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look forward, back is straight, hands on your shins. And exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana and bend the knees slightly. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Hands touch, little back bend in Urdhva Hastasana and hands to heart, Samastiti. To strengthen our knees we have to start at the bottom, so we're going to start with the feet. Place your feet at hip distance apart, coming into mountain pose. And really ground your feet into the mat, placing all your weight equally on the balls of your feet. And start lifting your toes one foot at a time. Really ground down the rest of your foot when you're lifting your toes. This will activate all the muscles in your front legs, all the way up to your knees and your thighs. And start lifting your big toes while you press your small toes into the mat. And when you lift your small toes, you press your big toes into the mat. Really activating all the muscles in your feet and in your legs. Keep curling your toes, feeling the activation in the back of your legs, in the front of your legs. Really pressing down into the balls of your feet. And step a little forward. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. And bend forward, Uttanasana. Place your hands on a meditation pillow or on blocks. And inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forward. And start bending your knees again, one knee at a time. Coming onto your toes and pressing the other foot into the mat while you straighten out your leg. Just walk out your legs, one by one. The same thing we did in downward facing dog, but now we're doing it standing in the forward fold. Keep your hands on your blocks or on your pillow. And press into your left hand and reach your right hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. Keep your right knee bent and switch to the other side. Reaching your left hand up to the sky into a twist and bending your left leg. Pressing into your right hand and place your hand down, lengthen through the spine, inhale, and on exhale bend the knees and grab your knees, hugging your knees into your chest. And on the inhale, swipe your fingers through the mat, coming into a chair pose, sinking into the hips, back is straight, tailbone is tucked under, and look up between your hands. And straighten out the legs, coming up. Reach your hands up and sink back into chair pose, bend your knees. And come back up, reaching your hands up to the sky. And bend your knees, sink back into chair pose. And bend all the way forward into Uttanasana. Coming back into chair pose, inhale. And fold forward into Uttanasana, exhale. And come back into chair pose, inhale, and hold it here, legs are strong, keep sinking into the hips, and bend forward, Uttanasana, exhale. And inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, and hands to heart, Samastiti. For the next pose, grab your pillow and place your pillow under your knee to protect your knee joints. And come into a low lunge, hands up to the sky, sinking into the hips. Front knee is bent, 90-degree angle. And place your hands on your knee and really sink into the hips, stretching out your hip flexors. And at the same time, you're stretching out your knee muscles. And on an inhale, press into your foot while you lift your hips up. Your knee comes above your ankle. And sink back into your hips. Exhale. Knee comes over your toes. And on an inhale, lift yourself up. Knee is above your ankle. And sink into your hips, knee comes over your toes. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, sink down. And place your right hand on the mat. Reach your left hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. And look up to your fingers. Tuck your right toes, coming up to a high lunge. Cartwheel the arms open and come into a warrior two. Front knee is bent, 90-degree angle, sinking into the hips. Make sure you can see your big toe. And step forward, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, fold forward, placing your hands on your blocks or on your pillow. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, step your left foot back, drop your knee on your pillow. Coming into a low lunge. Hands up to the sky with a little back bend. Taking a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And place your hands down on your knee and really sink into the hips. Creating a nice stretch in your hip flexor. And on an inhale, press into your foot, come back up. Knee comes over your ankle and sink into the hips. Exhale. Knee comes over your toes. And come back up, inhale, and exhale, sink down into the hips. Come back up, really press into your foot. Stretch out your knee muscles and sink back into your hips. And come back up, inhale, and exhale, sink down into the hips. And place your left hand on the mat, right hand reaches up to the sky into a twist. And tuck your left toes, lift your knee, coming into high lunge, and cartwheel the arms open into a warrior two. Front knee is bent, 90-degree angle. Make sure you can see your big toe. You keep your knee above your ankle. Looking over your middle fingers, and place your right elbow on your right knee and reach your left hand over your head, coming into a side angle A, and look up to the sky, feeling a nice stretch in your side body, keeping your knee strong and straight over your ankle. Come back into a warrior two, flip your front palm up to the sky, come back into a reverse warrior, really sink into the hips, pressing into your foot, making your knee muscles nice and strong. And come back to warrior two. And swing your left arm over your head, extend, and let your right hand hover in front of your belly, coming into a hovering side angle. And come back to center, come into warrior two. And bring your weight forward onto your right leg, place your hands on your pillow. Try to find your balance and lift your left leg up. Keep it straight with your body, coming into a half moon. Left foot is flexed, right leg is strong and straight. Really activate your knee muscles by pulling up your knee, keeping that leg straight. Pushing your foot down into the mat. Really play around with the strength in your leg, finding your balance, keeping your focus, keep breathing, slowly in and out, finding your comfort place. And drop your left foot down, come back into Warrior 2. And let's go to the other side. Coming into a Warrior 2 on the left. Left leg is bent, 90-degree angle. And place your left elbow onto your left knee and reach your right hand over your head, coming into an extended side angle A. And look up to the sky. And come back into Warrior 2. Keep your knee above your ankle and make sure you can see your big toe. And flip your front palm, swing your arms back, coming into Reverse Warrior. Really sinking into the hips, keeping your knee joint nice and strong, straight above your ankle. And come back into Warrior 2. And bring your right arm over your head and keep your left arm hovering in front of your belly, coming into a hovering side angle. Really pressing into your feet, coming back into Warrior 2. And bring your weight forward onto your left leg, place your hand on your pillow, find your balance point, and lift your right leg up. Foot is flexed, coming into a half moon. Left leg strong and straight. Pulling your knee up, really activating that knee joint. Pressing your foot into the mat. Really activating the muscles in your leg, in your knee. Pressing into your foot. Keeping your balance. Finding that comfort zone. Keep your focus, keep breathing. And slowly drop your right foot down. Coming into a Warrior 2. Arms open to the sides. And step forward, swing your arms through the mat, coming back into a chair pose. Sinking into the hips. Knees are active and strong. And fold forward into Uttanasana. Bend the knees, come back into a chair pose. Back is straight, looking up to your hands. Sinking into the hips. And step your right foot back, coming into a horse stance. Bend your knees, open your feet to the side, really sink into the hips. And press your hands out to the side. Like two walls are closing in on you and you're pushing them away with your hands. Really pressing your hands out to the side, activating your arms, bending into the knees, sinking into the hips. Feeling the tension in your knees. And place your hands to the mat and bring your feet closer, coming into a yogi squat, malasana. Bring your hands in front of your heart and namaste. And press your elbows into your knees, opening up the hips. Keeping your feet flat on the mat, sinking the sit bones down. And try to tune into your breath. And grab your left ankle with your right hand and reach your left hand up to the sky into a twist. And keep breathing. And bring your left hand to your right ankle and reach your right hand up to the sky into a twist. And keep going. Bring your right hand to your left ankle. Left hand reaches up. And bring your left hand to your right ankle, right hand reaches up into a twist. And bring your hands to the mat, straighten out your legs, fold forward. And bring your legs open to the side, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back and fold all the way down. Pushing your arms forward, creating a nice stretch in your shoulders. And release your right hand to the mat. Left arm reaches up to the sky into a twist. And switch to the other side. Place your left hand down, right hand reaches up into a twist. And come back to center, bring your hands on your waist and lift yourself back up. And step forward to the front of your mat. And slowly sit down onto your mat. Bend your knees, roll onto your back. Slide your pillow to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. And place your feet down, keep your knees bent. Make sure you can touch the heels of your feet with your fingertips. Preparing to come into a bridge pose. Place your hands next to your hips and push your hips up to the sky. You're activating your core muscles. Pressing into your feet, lifting the knees, lifting the hips. And lift your right leg up to the sky, point the toes. And bend your knee, flex your foot. And push your foot up to the sky, keep it flexed, point the toes. Flex your foot, bend your knee. Push your foot up, point the toes. Flex your foot, bend your knee. Push your leg back up, point the toes. Bend the knee, flex the foot and place it down. Keeping the hips pushing up. And lift your left leg up to the sky, point the toes. Flex your foot, bend your knee. Push your foot up to the sky. Foot is flexed. Point the toes. Bend your knee. Flex your foot. Push your leg up to the sky. Point the toes. Flex your foot. Bend the knee. And push your leg up to the sky. Point the toes. Flex your foot. Bend your knee. And place your foot back down. Keep your hips lifted. Interlace your hands behind your back and come onto your shoulders, coming into a deeper bridge pose. And slowly release your hips down. And keep your knees bent. Place your right foot onto your left knee. Interlace your fingers behind your left leg and pull your knees towards your chest. Coming into a supine pigeon. Creating a nice stretch in your hip flexors. And push your right elbow into your right knee to create a deeper stretch. And place your left foot back down and let your left knee drop onto your pillow. But keep your right knee standing, coming into a supine twist. Keep your shoulders flat on the mat and relax. Stay here until I call you back. And come back to center, release your foot and place your left foot onto your right knee. Interlace your fingers behind your right leg and push your legs into your chest. Coming into supine pigeon. Pressing your left elbow into your left knee to create a deeper stretch. Keep pulling your knee towards your chest. And place your right foot down. Place the pillow on the right side and let your right knee drop on your pillow. Keep your left knee standing. Shoulders are flat on the mat, coming into a supine twist. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back to center, release your feet, hug your knees into your chest. And slowly come back up, place your bolster or pillow behind you and lie down on your back. And place both of your knees onto your pillow, coming into a supported supine twist. Just make sure your neck is supported. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back to center. Place your pillow to the other side. Drop your knees to the left and lie back down onto your bolster. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly come back to center. And place your cushion onto your bolster. And lie down, make sure your neck is supported. Open up the knees, place the heels of your feet together. Coming into a reclined bound angle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale and relax. And let everything go. Let all the tension melt away. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body. And start moving your fingers, wiggle your toes. And come back up. And place your pillow under your knees. And lie down onto your bolster or your meditation pillow. Coming into your final posture, Shavasana. With the knees and head supported. Take a deep inhale and on an exhale let everything go. And relax. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Start moving your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give yourself a nice stretch overhead. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest, and rock back and forth. And come back up, coming into a seated position, either in cross-legged position or in half lotus. And take a moment to tune into your body. Place your hands on your knees in Chin Mudra. And take a moment to tune into your breath, tune into your body. And rub your hands together, create some heat. And place your hands onto your eyes, calming down the nervous system. And try to tune into your energy. And rub your hands together one more time. And place your hands onto your heart, thanking yourself for showing up today for this beautiful practice for your health and your well-being. Nicely done. Namaste. And thank you for joining this class. And please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.